Woo! I ain't even gonna lie to you. Honestly, my feet were off the table. I was on the edge of my seat because Matt Moore hasn't thrown a pass in, shoot, I don't even think he threw a pass last year in them last 7 plays of the game last year. I forgot what game it was. But honestly, the last time he actually took an official NFL pass was 2011. So I didn't know what to expect from Matt Moore when he decided to take his first attempt. But more importantly, the game shouldn't have came down to that. Like, I don't understand why we have the knack to take our foot off opponents' throats. Like, if we curb stopping them bitches, why the hell we gonna take our foot off their throat to give them an opportunity to come back and win the game? And this is the same thing in the San Francisco 49ers game. We were curb stomping them. We was curb stomping the Arizona Cardinals. Everything was clicking, but we take our foot off our throat. We know the point that the offense is trying to establish is, yes, we do have to establish the running game. We do have to milk the clock, but at the same time, man, one of the things I cannot stand is when you milk the clock, don't switch up the game plan. Keep playing the way that you want to play the game. I hate that. I literally hate that. And then, like, defense starts getting affected and all this other stuff because the defense was getting torched in that fourth quarter. Carson Palmer was starting to look like the Carson Palmer everybody knows and loves and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Like, the game, period, I'm just going to say it one more time, shouldn't have came down to being like that. We shouldn't have had to kick a game winner with 1 second left on the clock, which reminds me, Damian Williams, I was starting to like him again, but he was about to cost us this game winning field goal. Decided to go all back and forth, doing all this extra, not going down to the ground. No, we got a timeout left, try to get in the end zone, score a touchdown. What the hell's wrong with him? He should have just went down. It was a bad play. We kicked the field goal, we win the game. But he was about to cost us this game. I was about to go slide on myself. But Ryan Tannehill, I'm actually proud of the Miami Dolphins fans in the stadium. They actually cheered for him when he actually came out of the locker room and stuff like. Well, he at first when he got up was walking off the field on his own powers. I was proud of the Miami Dolphins fan. They got love for him today, but tomorrow might be a different story. But today they had love for him. He threw 2 touchdown passes. No, was it 3 or 2? 3 touchdown passes today. It was 3 touchdown passes. The Miami Dolphins fans have love for Tannehill. I love to see that. It is nice. Tannehill obviously was a little bit emotional. They haven't released any information about his injury. I'm just hoping and praying it's not a MCL or ACL tear. I hope it's just like a sprain or something, and we can get into next week against I believe it's the Buffalo Bills. Get into next week against our division rival, and we be good to go. But enough about that. As far as the offense goes, everything was good to go. It was bad weather conditions all the way around through the whole game. But as far as when Ryan Tannehill was in, everything was moving smooth. I'm not expecting the Miami Dolphins offense to score on every single drive, but they was efficient. They was putting up points. Jarvis Landry, goddamn savage. Broke 2 tackles, took that bad boy 66 yards, boy. Touchdown, almost a touchdown. Kenny Stills getting it done. He caught himself a touchdown. Devontae Parker was a little bit non-existent, even though he I thought Patrick Peterson was going to check him the whole game, but he didn't. Like, Patrick Peterson just ended up switching off of Jarvis Landry to Devontae Parker throughout the game. So Tannehill was able to find the open man, but other than that, I'm happy with the way Tannehill played. That interception, I'm not going to blame Tannehill. It was just an excellent play by that dude Cooper. Terrible weather conditions. They couldn't get their footing right. I can't complain. Defensively, I just want to sit back and make this point known. If I don't know any Arizona Cardinals fans out there, I don't know any of them. But if you do, just be like, apologize to them. Say like you feel sorry for them, because when I was looking at the Arizona Cardinals offensive line, they're only playing with one starter. But trust us, my Arizona Cardinals fans, we know how you feel. We've played without our offensive line before. We've lost without our offensive line. So I know how y'all feel. We know how you feel. But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't care, because we got the win and we are still in the playoff hunt. Now, back to the defense. I love the way the defense played the whole game except for the fourth quarter. Like, we might as well just call it. I love how we played in 3 quarters, but in the fourth quarter, terrible game. Period. Terrible game. we was getting pressure on Carson Palmer, just like I thought we was going to be able to commit a couple turnovers on Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer was just rattled the whole game. Just proud of the defense in 3 quarters. I'm just proud of the defense in 3 quarters. Other than that, man, like Byron Maxwell, like to apologize to Byron Maxwell again. Still playing like a savage. Checking Larry Fitzgerald. Did an excellent job on Larry Fitzgerald. I cannot complain. I literally cannot complain. There were some run plays in there that should have been contained, especially them wildcat plays that end around to JJ Nelson. But end of the day, we got the dub. It was the nastiest dub possibly I've ever seen this year, other than the San Francisco 49ers game. But I take it. 8-5, baby. 8-5. I'm not gonna lie to you. I totally forgot to do the shout outs. I'll have it next week. I will make sure I have it next week. But I can't even. It's either the Bills or the Jets. I'll look at it later. Somebody will let me know, like y'all always do. But you know what it is. If you enjoy the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is GreatOne DeVore. I'm up out of here.